Finn, please don't tell me you've never built a snowman.
Okay, I won't tell you that.
Have you really never built a snowman?
That is correct.
That's like against Minnesota state law.
Pretty sure it's not.
We are talking about 5 gold rings.
What do the lonely do at Christmas?
Here is a quick synopsis. An artist returns home for the holidays and gets tasked with a Christmas quest left by her grandmother. She and the local PI must return lost items to their owners before Christmas. Now let's dive into the holiday drama!
And I was hoping I would get to say this, but for 5 gold rings, I'm giving this movie 5 gold rings. I'm so happy. I was called 5 gold rings, and it gets 5 gold rings. Y'all, this movie was amazing. I am here for the chemistry between the two main leads, Audrey and Finn. And honestly, I think I fell in love with Finn in this movie. I was over there shivering, blushing. I was getting the chills. Like, oh my goodness. His chemistry and just how he appeared on the screen. And oh, y'all. And the Audrey, the girl, she was like good, just their chemistry together. And this whole story about like a mystery of returning 5 golden rings to the owners, it was very good. Like, I was kind of nervous going into it. Sometimes when Hallmark tries to do movies like this, it does not go very well. And so this one, I went into it with an open mind, and it was so much better than I thought it was going to be. And I actually really liked the ending. I had a different thought of how it was going to end in my mind, and I was off. And I was like, oh, okay. But I kind of like how they did it differently than how I would have done it. And just the whole journey to return these 5 golden rings. And I just feel like it also is like a movie that kind of gets you into the Christmas spirit, and to kind of like just how a simple act can make such an impact. And it was just really interesting to see as they would find a person, like what returning this ring meant to them. And I'm also kind of partial because I really like this movie because you already know I like the 12 Days of Christmas song. That's one of my favorite Christmas songs. And so it's 5 gold rings, like the song. And so I just like this concept. I just think it was really good. It's one of the new ones this year. And so I can't go into too many details about what happened in case you watch it. But one thing I was yelling at my TV about is there's this whole montage of them making their own Christmas ornaments. And I did that last year when I had my first real tree. So I was like yelling at my screen. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, I did this. And they were making stuff. I was making them around my tree. So I was so excited about that. And I was just having the best time with this movie. Like, I honestly could not do anything else while I was watching it because I was so invested. I was like, oh my goodness, what's going to happen next? Like, just the chemistry on the screen, the story. This movie was so good. So if you see 5 gold rings, you should watch it. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I probably will be watching this every Christmas season now because I just really enjoyed this movie. But yeah, let me know if you've seen this movie, what you think. But yes, 5 gold rings. 5 gold rings. You should definitely watch it if you see it playing on Hallmark Channel because it was very enjoyable and it just got you in your feels, and it was a really good Christmas movie. Okay, I'll see you guys soon for the next review.
This has been another episode of Real Talk with Noelle.